All right, Sooner Nation, it's a done deal. We got an offensive coordinator. Yes. Now you're going to bury the lead. Going to jump right into it. The Oklahoma Sooners are hiring Ben Arbuckle as the new offensive coordinator for the Sooners. Yep, that is who they decided to go with. And I am losing my mind because guess what? We finally got our OC. So let's dive into it. Let's dive into what he means, as well as if he's going to bring somebody with him. You never know. Keep your eyes open. Before you do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank you for pulling up to the channel. Let's dive into Ben Arbuckle, the new offensive coordinator for the University of Oklahoma, and his background and what could this mean going forward. So stick around and I'll tell you about a player that could be following him. But first and foremost, Ben Arbuckle comes in. He spent the last couple years at Washington State. I've been knowing about Ben for a while because if you guys, for the uninitiated, I do the show over on Bleacher Report on Fridays throughout the season, our college football prediction roundtable. And one team that I had kept following all through the Pac-12 before their demise, Washington State. And it was mainly because of Cam Ward. He was out there cooking them boys. And so when Arbuckle first got there, he took it over and his offense ranked nationally 4th in the nation, 336 yards a game, 8th in passing yards with 4,042. Cam Ward, killing it. Hot 9th most in their conference. I mean, it's big because, even though when Mike Leach was there, they was putting up numbers. But Ben had them doing that, and he was winning games. And they also averaged 31 points per game, as well as 421 total yards of offense, which ranked 35th in the nation with Cam Ward. In this past season, all of that stuff has done nothing but go up, especially in his favor. Quarterback there, John Mateer, threw for 3,100 yards and 29 touchdowns this season and rushed for 15 more. So he runs a lot and he throws a lot. This is huge for what Oklahoma has been trying to get their hands on. And, yeah, I'm just going to tell you this. The fact that he had Cam Ward doing the stuff that he did there is massive. Now, Ben Arbuckle comes here. He's from West Texas A&M University, where he played ball. A native of Canadian Texas. So he's a Texas kid. Played ball at West Texas A&M. And this brings him closer back to home. He's made his moves around, coached at Western Kentucky before he took the job at Washington State. That's when Jake Dickert brought him in. But when he was at the Hilltoppers, his offense was averaging 497 yards of total offense, and 352 of those were passing yards. 36 points per game, ranked 15th nationally. He was putting up numbers there. It's basically what I'm telling you. And he was also there before his OC. He was there the year before. He was there with Bailey Zappi was there, in which, if I remember Bailey Zappi, the former quarterback for the Patriots, Bailey Zappi threw for, 5,967 yards and 62 touchdowns, respectfully, there at Western Kentucky. So then he goes to Washington State, has Cam Ward, and Cam Ward, of course, was cooking while he's up there. But John Mateer is now his protege at quarterback. And John Mateer, as I said before, Mateer has thrown for 3,100 yards and 29 touchdowns so far this season before heading into the bowl game. And he rushed for 826 yards and 15 touchdowns. So John Mateer does everything for them, for the most part. And, it's not really an indictment to their team. It's just John Mateer is pretty solid of a player, and he does a lot. But their running back behind him, Wayshawn Parker, rushed for 735 yards. So the good thing is that if Mateer can run, he can move, he can also pass. So you have a combination of both, 64% completion percentage. Now, he was sacked 31 times, but, it's probably from him holding the ball. The good thing is, coming here, there's a lot more talent for Ben and his players to be able to work with. And so now you got your offensive coordinator. That's set. Signing day is on Wednesday. So now you can start filtering through the players you want, the players you got coming in, the players you want to go after, and what you want to do there. That's what's beautiful. From there, what does it mean going forward in this team? I told you about John Mateer. There's a very good chance that John Mateer could follow. It only makes sense. You bring in Mateer. He goes into competition with whatever quarterback sticks around. Mateer's potentially could be your quarterback going into next season. And if he's good enough to put up enough numbers, like you said, the only thing we've ever needed for this team is a competent offense. The defense is going to do nothing but get better. It's not going to step down. It's going to step up. We're about in that phase where we should be around the same or a little bit better next year because of the Brent Venables timeline. But if you get together and keep this good defense, and you get an offense that actually keeps the ball in their hands on a regular basis, ladies and gentlemen, you have a formula for success going forward. And then you just got to make sure you keep your quarterbacks going and you keep an OC in the chamber. And if you get Mateer, yeah, be excited about that. That's a huge one. That's pretty massive of a pickup if you can get John Mateer to go with him as a package deal. Let me know what y'all think. Hop in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Wanted to drop y'all a quick video. I like the Arbuckle hire. Like I told y'all, I mean, the live, Craddock and Faulkner, Buster Faulkner over there at Georgia Tech. Honestly, those three would be good. But I really do like the pickup. I'm glad it's done. Let's put it that way. I'm glad it's over. All right. We'll dive more into this a little bit later. I'll run some film and we'll talk through some of his plays and what it looks like with him and Mateer. So make sure y'all stick around and hit that like, subscribe, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss anything. And we'll talk soon.